This au pair thinks she's got the perfect job, working for a nice couple with a big house and 2 great kids. What could possibly go wrong? I wonder if you can guess.
Yep.
From 2021, this is Dangerous Snow Day. I'm Jay Harangue and I've wasted hours of my life watching terrible films.
You should subscribe.
This is Maggie and she's the main character.
Hi.
She's a live-in au pair for serious businessman Frederick Cargill and his wife Kristen. Maggie loves her job and the kids. She's even allowed to use the Cargill's home gym. But oh no!
Oh, sorry.
Oops.
Looks like you're getting a good workout in.
Thanks.
He's a creep.
You're welcome to use a sauna. Might be hopping in there myself if you want to join me.
Yeah, I don't think so, Frederick.
Honey, I'm home.
Honey, I thought you were getting lunch.
Anyway, this is the one downside of the job. Frederick's always creeping on her, and Maggie feels bad about this because she really likes Kristen. Tonight, Maggie's meeting up with her friend Hannah. She tells her how much she loves her job.
But I just wish Frederick would stop hitting on me.
Hannah's like, maybe get a new job, and Maggie's like, no, I really like the kids. And she likes them so much, she's thinking of bidding off the master's program she's been accepted on, just so she doesn't have to leave them.
Really?
Really?
Hannah's like, grow up, Maggie, they're someone else's kids. And Maggie's like, yeah, I suppose. Then Hannah goes for a shit. And who's this? After that humiliating incident, Maggie goes home and makes a decision on her future. And in the morning, she tells the Cargills.
I've decided to go back to school in the fall to get my master's degree.
The kids start crying and Maggie asks if she can go part-time, but this isn't going to work for the Cargills. So Frederick asks to speak to Maggie in his study, alone.
Uh-oh.
And yeah, he starts groping her. He's like, right, that's it, you're sacked.
Get out of here now!
So Maggie leaves. She goes to this diner where the manager, Ruth, played by this woman who seems to be in every Lifetime movie, sees she's upset, so gives her free coffee.
Thank you, that's really sweet of you.
Yeah. When she leaves, she drops her bag in the street and oh no, this red car tries to run her over. So she goes to report it to the police and look who it is. It's the guy from the bar. This is Deputy Holden Hayes. All Maggie remembers about the car is that it was red. So there is actually nothing he can do.
True.
He asks if she can think of anyone who may want to cause her harm.
I had an incident earlier today with my boss,
Well, what's his name?
Frederick Cargill.
Frederick Cargill.
Yes.
Oh no, not Frederick Cargill. He's a property developer.
And
And therefore, apparently, a very powerful man. So there's no way the useless Lifetime Police Department will be questioning him.
Right.
Hannah tells Maggie she can stay with her, but Maggie's like, no, it's okay. I'm going to a motel. Now, if you thought Frederick was creepy, wait till you see the guy who works at the motel.
Hi, I'd like a room.
Just one night?
Yeah,
Well, it's $60.
I don't have my wallet.
I'm sure we could work something out.
She's like, no, it's okay. I've got some cash in my bag. And he's like, ugh, fine. The next day, Ruth from the diner, remember her, yeah? Is out walking her dog. Oh, look, there's a dead body. Maggie needs to find her wallet and she realizes she must have left it at the Cargills.
If you're calling to beg me for your job back, you're wasting your time.
That's not why I'm calling. My wallet is missing. Have you seen it or not?
No.
Luckily, Kristen's seen this and retrieves Maggie's wallet from the bin. Maggie has an interview today for an au pair job with another family, and it's going really well. But then...
Just a moment. This is Mike. Really. Thank you. Maggie, I think you need to leave.
I don't understand.
Please leave.
Oh dear. Some good news though. Kristen has called Maggie and asked her to meet her at the kids' school so she can give her her wallet back.
Thank you so much.
Maggie's like, so I think Frederick's trying to kill me.
why would he do that?
Maggie's like, yeah, Frederick was always trying to touch me. Kristen doesn't seem to be at all surprised by this and tells her to be careful because Frederick could be dangerous. That night at Maggie's motel... When Maggie looks outside, there's a masked figure, so she calls Deputy Hayes. When he gets there, he tells her whoever it was also trashed her car in the parking lot. And when they check the CCTV, it's the red car. The next morning, she takes her car to get repaired, and it's really expensive. So Maggie goes to see Ruth about a job at the diner.
Well, you seem like a sharp girl, so why don't you come back tomorrow and we'll get you trained.
On her way out, she bumps into Kristen with the kids.
I don't want Maggie to go away like the last au pair.
What happened to the last au pair?
I wonder.
Goodbye, Maggie.
That's a bit suspicious. Then she gets a call from Ruth telling her she doesn't want her working at the diner.
I'm afraid I had to reconsider hiring you.
Can I ask why?
Clearly, this is Frederick's doing, so Maggie shows up at his work and storms into his office.
What are you telling these people?
Nothing that isn't true.
How am I supposed to go to grad school if I can't get any work?
Get out of my office before I have security drag you out by your hair.
So that went well. When she leaves, she's attacked on the stairs. Luckily, she manages to mace her way out of this one. When Deputy Hayes gets there, he tells her that the guy was just a junkie with a history of muggings.
That's not the same guy from the motel. The other guy was smaller and wearing a black hoodie.
Is there a chance he could have changed his clothes?
No.
Oh, okay then. Anyway, then Deputy Hayes and Maggie go for coffee, when we find out that Maggie and Hannah were both foster children. No, it's not relevant to the plot whatsoever. It's just an excuse to tell the audience how the US care system is broken.
Okay.
Then Deputy Hayes starts explaining to Maggie how he's sick of modern Hollywood inserting identity politics into films and misses the old days before all this woke trash.
What?
No, he obviously doesn't say that, because it's his opinion and it isn't relevant to the plot. Maggie did, however, say the thing about the care system. Then Maggie decides to tell Deputy Hayes why she left the Cargills.
Do you have any proof to corroborate his guilt on this?
She's like, you want evidence? That's ridiculous. You must be on Frederick's payroll. And then she leaves. Something's finally gone right for Maggie, though, as her friend Hannah gets her a job at her office. Meanwhile, at the police station...
Dental records ID'd her Ashley Coleman. And strangely, she was never reported missing.
And yet, of course, Ashley was the Cargill's previous au pair.
Yes, of course.
That night, Maggie is at Hannah's and she gets a call from Kristen. Kristen's mum has fallen over and Frederick's going away on business, so they need someone to come and watch the kids.
Don't do it, Maggie.
I have an idea.
So yeah, this is happening. When she gets there, Frederick is being nice, so Maggie suspects something is up. And when he leaves, Hannah follows him. Frederick leaves his car in this parking lot and walks somewhere. No idea where, as it's never explained. But Hannah loses him, and on her way back to her car... Deputy Hayes tries to call Maggie to warn her that Frederick might be dangerous, but she doesn't answer the phone. She does, however, call him back after she finds photos of herself, as well as previous au pairs, asleep in Frederick's closet, plus a hidden camera in her old bedroom.
That Jane Doe we've been trying to ID, she was Frederick's au pair before you. Take the kids and go, now.
Cut to Maggie visiting Hannah at the hospital because she's in a coma. Oh, hi, Deputy Hayes. He tells Maggie they've just arrested Frederick.
Good.
At the station, Frederick tells Deputy Hayes that he had nothing to do with his last au pair's death. Deputy Hayes is like, whatever, Frederick, you hire au pairs, try and touch them, and when they say no, you kill them. So that seems to have hit a nerve.
Yeah.
But then his lawyer turns up, so he's free to leave, because that's how it works, yeah. Assuming Frederick's still in custody, Maggie goes round to see Kristen. When she gets there, Kristen's acting strange. She's clearly taken something and starts accusing Maggie of trying to take her place. She's like, you're just the same as all the other au pairs. None of you can keep your hands off my Frederick.
What?
And oh no, here he is. He sends Kristen upstairs so he can talk to Maggie.
Do you have any idea what you've done to me? I am Frederick Cargill.
I control this town!
She runs away, but he chases her, and oh no, it looks like he's gonna kill her. Oh, thank God for Kristen. But hang on. When Maggie comes round, she finds herself and Frederick tied up, and Kristen waving a knife around. That's right, Kristen was getting so annoyed about Frederick's affairs with au pairs, she killed the last one and tried to kill Maggie too.
Yes, of course. Now things are beginning to make sense.
Luckily for everyone involved, Kristen starts making a speech, which gives Frederick time to free himself. But Kristen gets to the knife first and stabs Frederick in the chest. Maggie's free now too, and she's grabbed a tiny dumbbell. So Frederick's dead and Kristen is arrested.
Good.
At an unspecified time later, we see that Maggie and Deputy Hayes are together, and it looks like they're going to foster the Cargill's kids.
What?
Yeah, so everyone's really happy. And that's the end of the film. So until next time. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. And please consider joining my Patreon. There's a link in the description. Thank you.